21st.
May the 21st. A bit of a slow night overnight in sessions, not a whole lot of action. Everything is in an outside day today already, which we'll talk about tonight. Anything you want to touch on at all from yesterday's sessions or days early?
Um, no, not much has been going on. I mean, we had the Nvidia news after hours, but I honestly haven't looked at Asia session. Um, Not much went on
Yeah. So what?
during London session either.
So
Just been quiet night.
what reaction did you see off of the
Uh, Negative. Initially, Nvidia was up and down, but it looks like it's pretty much negative news.
Yeah, so that pretty much what we were expecting.
Yeah,
Pretty much what we were expecting. Not a huge shock there, y'all. We kind of said that yesterday. We saw the way that the markets were moving. They kind of started going up after they started going up after the what was it, the potential ceasefire news, right?
yeah,
And then they kind of just stalled a little bit. And I think ES and MQ especially were just really bracing for that news, right? And
yeah, yeah.
we talked about yesterday how the Mag Seven, how that big earnings news from the Mag Seven like that will really sort of move those two markets specifically. Give me one second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of been consolidating since the Nvidia news. It really hasn't been bearish news, but
Stalling,
it
yes.
hasn't continued its bullish trend. You know, the Nvidia earnings certainly didn't contribute to a continuation of the bullish trend.
All right, guys, just joining us on the live. What's up, man? It's Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader. Alpha Flow Traders are well. First of all, we're just 2 day traders.
Good morning, Alan.
Sorry, I'm all this by the way.
You good?
Let us know if you're hearing us on TikTok. No, it's flashing.
Let's see.
Check your line. Bear with us.
Mine's is solid.
It is.
Yours is solid. It's not. Let me unmute it. Let me unmute the audio.
All right, I think we're good now. Check. Yeah, we're good. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, I was just giving the introduction. So Tim, and to my left is Steve with Alpha Flow Trader. Alpha Flow Trader is our software company, but before that, we're just two regular dudes that day trade. Had some strategies that we found consistent profitability with, and used sort of our backgrounds in technology and in trading, and merged the two together to create this mini software company. Which our first product is Alpha Flow Traders Key Levels Pro AI, which is what you're seeing on our screen right now. So alphaflowtrader.com, you can get all the information for it there. But also, any of our lives, we're live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and X. Feel free to ask us questions there. Good morning, guys. What are we looking for today? What are we training today? So today, everything is an outside day. We're about to get into that. We're going to go through all the markets here in just 1 second and show you exactly what we're looking for. But yeah, so highly recommend, if you're new to trading too, head over to our website, alphaflowtrader.com. Check out the learn section, and there's a lot of great content in there for you guys. Really easy to digest, simple content. The type of content I needed when I was new to my trading journey, right? So yeah. Yesterday was another winning Wednesday. We're gonna start calling it. We're having terrible Tuesdays and winning Wednesdays lately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not terrible Tuesdays, but anyway. But yeah, so yesterday I did not go back and do a total tally, but I did not go back and do a tally, but I think when I left the office here, we were like 9-3 or something like that, right? 9 wins, 3 losses or something. Yeah, Alan, check it out. But also, man, on the live too, any questions you have, like literally in real time, we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what we do this for. So obviously we have a product that we're demoing, but we're also showing the transparency that, hey, that we actually use our own product every single day, and it's what we use to make money. So
yeah, and we're showing the signals as they happen in real time. You guys will see it right here on the stream, and that's what we've been trying to keep track of.
Justin, what's up? Guys joining us on TikTok, what's up? Facebook, YouTube, good morning. We're just about to get into our we've only got about 5 minutes, so let's do that. You want to do that really quickly? Yeah. So just really quickly, we do this every morning. We'll use ES here as the example on inside versus outside day, right? So do you want me to do it or do you want me to flip over your chart?
You can do it. ES is an outside day.
So what I'm gonna do real quick, and I do this once every morning, and a lot of these levels that we trade, especially these Camarillo levels, are based upon whether it's prices in inside or outside day. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm changing from the 5-minute to the 1 day. I'm gonna go to the 1 day chart. Okay. So now all of these candles equal 1 day versus these over on the right are still 5 minutes, right? So if you're looking at today's current bar, you see the price is well outside of yesterday's range, right? It doesn't matter if it's outside of both sides, it's above the high already. So that means it's an outside day, which means what? It means when we come to our key pivot levels of support and resistance here, we can't trade these S3 and R3 levels, right? We need to see it go more extreme down here to S4 or R4. So that's really the gist of it, of what inside and outside day is. And since we only have a couple minutes, I don't think we need to go through all. We'll spare you the suspense and just tell you everything's outside day today. And that's why.
Let's point out our levels, though.
Yes.
So, just so they can know which levels that we're looking at.
So I've got ES open right now.
Let's see.
And I guess really quickly too, before we even do that. So everything you're seeing on the chart is part of our indicator. It's one indicator. And everything is there for a reason, right? So the different color coding, I'll go through really quickly. You see these ones that are labeled S's and R's, right? Those are support and resistance Camarillo levels. That's one part of the strategy. Another is, which you'll see forming at the market open, is going to be, like you see here, this is volume session profile, right? That's part 2. All right. Our third is what you see up here, these auto drawn. This is a supply zone here. This is a 30-minute supply zone. So we have supply and demand, support and resistance, and Camarillo levels, right? Volume area.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, so that's the 3, and what you're seeing here is the different colors. Orange for us is prior day. Blue would be like prior week. Purple would be Asia high or low. Blue would be London high or low. Dark blue. And that's just so we have that context. So even when we see our signals pop up, we can still look around and say, hey, maybe I want to change this TP because it's a couple ticks away from London low or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, so what levels are you thinking specifically today you're looking for?
So yeah, I would put an X out. I would X out the S3s and the R3s and put and just highlight that we're looking at if price gets to R4s and S4s, that's where we'll start paying attention.
Yep. Right around here and up here. Now I will say R3 on ES specifically, it's interesting because it's already struggling with R3 and there's a supply zone there.
Yeah.
So that's one that it'll be interesting to watch.
It came back and touched the R3 and hit off that demand zone and supply zone and rejected. So
yeah. NQ, I think similar situation, right?
NQ is an outside day as well. So ours S4s and R4s are the first levels we're looking at.
Same thing, guys. Unless of course we see a volume session or a volume area trade pop up or something like that, guys. But as far as these Camarillos go, those are going to be off the table. All right, I'll switch over to Dow and Russ. Which is still, it's a lot of the same.
Yeah, so outside days as well on Russell and Dow. And so we're waiting on price to get to our R4s and S4s, S4 levels. We've got 1 minute till market open, so let's see if we get enough volatility to push us to those levels today.
All right, well, I'm going to jump over to gold, which I think gold we had a trade we can look at from Asia, right? Was it Asia or London?
London session, yeah, right around 7 pre-market.
Oh yeah, here it is. Nice, beautiful long.
Gold gave us now. This was a value area trade, so yeah. I guess going off of London's value area, it was a value area continuation short, as you can see.
Short. Hold on, which one are you seeing?
Yeah, on gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got at 720.
720. Yeah, I don't see a signal for it. I see the market shift indicator. I do not have a signal for it. Oh, you know what? I have to.
Energy.
No, I got to let me load my energy chart on here. Appreciate that. Yeah, get that switched over. I did see a reversal long though last night as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
If I scroll back, let me see. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so two winning trades.
So after that, yeah, I have a continuation short around 720.
Really quickly before we jump onto these other markets, let's look at ES and NQ and see what they're doing here at the market open. Just keep an eye here. I will pop over at crude real quick to see. Yeah, it's still climbing. All right, so yeah, we'll watch. We like to watch ES and NQ are the two that we really look at right at market open and kind of gives us an idea too of what some of the other markets may do, right? And we'll flip back, of course, here to Dow and Russell as well, which Dow and Russell already, Russell just does its own thing still.
Some big old candles. Yeah, Russell's been very volatile compared to the other two last couple of days.
It has, yeah.
Big volume.
Russell's kind of, you don't hear a lot of people talk about trading Russell, but it's been pretty freaking good the last few weeks. Yeah. So, guys on TikTok, we appreciate the likes, man. Like we kind of talk about each day. We're not streamers, right? We're not TikTokers. We're just traders that are doing this to showcase our product and how we use it and how we actually use it in real time to take trades every day, right? And wow, look at Russell and Dow. Let's see.
Russell's in this demand zone. Let's see if we can break through that.
ES is starting to do it as well, and NQ looks like it may be the one that wants to fight today.
Yeah. S4 looks very strong on ES as that lines up perfectly with prior day low. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. As you guys see here, so you got two key levels right here. You've got S4, that support line, that Camarillo level, and then you have right there lined up with it this orange line, which represents the prior day low. So that's a great. It could be a great setup. Yep, ES coming down now. All right, so we're opening up. Bears starting off the day for us, starting off with a little selling pressure. Yeah, so two. We were talking about.
Here's another reason why I like the S4 on ES.
The S4 on ES. Let me switch back there. Okay, yeah.
Let's just swap over to my chart real quick.
All right. All right. They should be seeing your screen now.
All right, guys. Yeah, here's another reason why I like this level right here. Not only does it line up with prior day low, but it would have to take out these stops right here.
Yeah.
Before heading back upwards. So I always like to see a sweep of a key level before we reverse. And so love to see that. And yeah, so that's S4 on ES. Let's look at what S4 on NQ looks like. So yeah, S4 on NQ, it would break past prior day's low to get to S4. So S4 on NQ would be ideal as well, but I still like ES over NQ if we're comparing apples to apples. And let's look at S4 for NQ for our Russell.
Okay.
Yeah, so that S4 not too attractive to me. Not much other confluences going on. Not much other levels around there. I just see the S4. It's not lined up with any. It's not taking out any lows or anything like that. It's not lined up with any previous lows. So not too interested in Russell's S4. And let's take a look at Dow's S4.
Dow's S4 kind of similar.
It's same thing into the middle of nowhere, man. No other levels around it. Kind of on an island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too interested.
Rather compared to S4 over here, which on ES, which gives you more.
Yeah.
More conviction.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to show them. Just out of all the indexes, I think ES's S4 play would probably be the strongest.
All right, so you heard it there. For the indexes anyway, this would be the move that we're most excited to see happen. Right now, we were starting to talk about earlier, it was a quiet day yesterday, right, for Asia and London sessions. But if you see here, a couple examples. Right here, you see this trade was called at 3:45 a.m. That's London session. This gold long, which was a TP2 winner, great trade. Never really saw drawdown. And then you see another, which for you scalpers, this market shift, you could have scalped that as well that you see on our indicator, but we don't enter those. And then you see this strong continuation short here as well on gold. So that was another TP1 winner. So yeah, so 2 winners right there on gold in the overnight session. Just for examples, like to always show you some signals. It was really quiet night though. Other than that, like it was a really quiet night.
Yeah.
In Asia and London last night. Not surprising with the Nvidia news, because they kind of react to that more in real time, right? Because it's their market opening when the news comes out, right?
Yeah, markets are pretty tamed this morning.
All right, so we got ES and NQ up on the screen. In the meantime, as we're kind of waiting for setups, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. Happy to answer anything you guys have live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and X. It's at Alpha Flow Trader on all platforms except for X, where it's at Alpha Flow Trades. Okay. Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader, just 2 regular dudes that day trade, and created our own indicator based off our strategies. And we use it ourselves every day. We started sharing it with friends and family. And as of about a week or so ago, we've made it live to the public. And what we're doing now is what you see on screen is just our indicator working on our actual accounts that we're actually trading on. And you can kind of follow along with us. For more information, you can always head over to alphaflowtrader.com, and you can reach out to us directly there as well.
Oil's setting up. Oil's pushing towards R4 and prior day's high.
Yep.
And if we scroll left, we've got some
nice
good amount of highs that we could take out along the way. So
yeah, right here, prior day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember we were talking yesterday when it came all the way down here to that 97 area, right? Which it looks like it tested that area a few more times, but never went past it again. So it was 99, it became 97, but still, look, I said it's not going to want to stay.
That was an S6. That was an S6 play where that's the one I think I told you I took in the afternoon, where it did hit X6, gave us a signal at S6, and
yeah,
I got the TP1 before getting stopped out.
Nice. Yeah. But look at how it's like we had said yesterday. It's oil's not going to want to stay out of the hundreds right now. Period. It's going to want to be right around $100.
Yeah.
And we'll all that move just for it to be right back at 101, 102 where it already was.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, you call that.
So that'll be our first Alpha Flow Trader gas price check-in of the day, and we say that to say that gas prices ain't coming down today, y'all. It ain't gonna be today. So.
Trying to raise this fuel price.
Dow and Russell are already rejecting these S3 levels, but as we told you guys, it's an outside day, so we're not gonna mess with these. But you see these levels, how it's wicked off of this S3 on Dow, and same on Russell. What's up, guys? On CEO Will, Sleepy Kevin. What's up, guys? On TikTok. Welcome. Let's get some money, guys. If you guys are traders, let us know. We'll tell you how our signals work. You'll see them pop up live, literally as we do. This is fully transparent. We're just here with our own tool, taking our own trades. And yeah, so what you're seeing on screen is my live cash account. What you don't see off screen is I have another machine loaded up with about 8 funded accounts as well. So I copy trade those on a different machine that I run Quantower on, which Quantower is also, our tool is also available for Quantower right now. So Quantower, a great tool for trading your funded accounts and your evals. Highly suggest you get it, and then throw our indicator on it. Make passing those prop firm evals much easier.
Gold is hitting S4, although that's another one of those situations where if we scroll to the left, this S4 really doesn't line up with much. Doesn't have any other key levels around it. You got prior weeks or prior months low below it, plus prior days low even lower.
Yeah,
it's just one of those situations.
There's a lot of reasons for it to continue past S4.
It did tap it just now, and we got a reaction off of there, but That's just one of those S4s that I'd probably pass on.
Yep. And you see, you saw now you see on the screen. I have gold to the left. I have euro here to the right. And you see how they're kind of converging this morning, running together. We've not looked at natural gas yet. Now, natural gas is interesting. Like we tell you guys, we're not really actively trading right now. We are observing it. The signals in machine learning are running on it. But yesterday it had like 4 wins in a row, back to back to back, from like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is crazy. So I'm just going to scroll back here and see what we got in the earlier sessions. Okay, looks like another winner here at 5:15 a.m. A TP1 winner on natural gas.
Yeah, I see that.
And that might have been it.
That's it.
That's it. So yeah, quiet day. But yeah, yesterday, guys, between like 6 a.m. and 10 a.m., if you trade natural gas, man, and you had our signals running, you would have had an amazing day. An amazing day for sure. Speaking of amazing days, man, it's a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's getting kind of warm. Like it's starting to feel like we're like, okay, it's here. It's like we're not. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we're in that 2-week period where the weather's perfect before it just goes from like cold to perfect to just hell heat.
Although I heard we're supposed to get some storms this weekend, which sucks, man. Well, hopefully it sucks for Saturday. I think.
Are we?
I think. So.
I know today too.
70% chance.
That's okay. It's got Sunday and Monday still.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, that does suck. So I'm supposed to go to the Braves game Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Dang, dude.
Let me confirm that. Carla's the weather woman, and she always informs me of the weather.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a scrimmage tonight, and somebody texted him and said, "Hey, what do we want to wear?" And he's like, "Dude, have you not watched the weather? It's supposed to like storm." Like,
yeah. We got storms coming from the Midwest, I believe.
Midwest messes up everything for this country, honestly.
New York streets.
Not just kidding, guys. In the Midwest. The Midwest is the Cleveland Browns of the country. Playing, I love the Midwest. Great friends from the Midwest. Most of my family's in Toronto, which is technically, if it was in the United States, would be the Midwest. Great Lakes country, really. But
yeah, Saturday
Randy, what's
showers. It was down to 47%.
That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. So Bitcoin too. I guess I could call this one out. It did not make it there. We told you guys we don't trade Bitcoin. We don't like the way price action really is with it right now. It doesn't fit well with our strategy. So we just watch and observe it still, but it did call along there that didn't quite get up to TP1.
You said Bitcoin?
Yeah. It just because it was on the just because it was on the screen right now. Or not right now, the pre-market.
Along?
Yeah. 8:30, you see it?
Yeah, I see this candle, but I didn't get that signal.
Yeah, it had it as a good. But yeah, we don't really mess with Bitcoin right now.
Nothing on Euro.
Dow and Russ starting to kind of fight around a bit. I imagine ES doing the same. Yep. So NQ the most looking super volatile right now. Euro
blew through S4, which again
is what kind of we were thinking gold would do.
Yeah, doesn't really line up with anything. Gold is reacting off that S4 though. Definitely is reacting off of it. We'll probably get a signal here. Or maybe just a retest of this VWAP. We'll see what it wants to do.
On what are you talking about? Gold?
Gold.
Yeah. So you see gold coming back up here and testing VWAP here. Let's see what oils. Did oil get there yet? Nope.
Oil will probably be the closest one to a setup for us.
Looking for oil to get up here around this 103.21 area.
Nothing on NQ, nothing on ES, nothing on Russell, and nothing on Dow. So yeah, oil would probably be the closest setup if it can get to R4 and show us some weakness. Our R4 level is 103.21 on oil. So we're going to see what price action does once it gets to this level.
All right, sorry guys,
S5.
multitasking. Let me pop back over here to ES. All right, ES and NQ just kind of fighting around and creating that value area that they're going to hang out in for a minute. Dow and Russell, similar situation. Russell, although looking stronger, it's getting more towards the top of its value area versus Dow, which is sort of right in the middle.
Yeah. Very small value area.
Yeah. Gold chopping in the value area. It already tapped S4 here. We weren't really feeling it just because if it did signal, but just because you have these other lows just not further below it that it could very easily want to go take out before it makes its move. So Euro as well, you kind of see Euro sort of diverging from gold a little bit. Natural gas and Bitcoin there, and then crude. Crude is the one we're waiting for to see what happens up here at this prior day and this R4 level up here, right? Yeah. So looking to see what crude does up here. Around 103.21, we'll start thinking about shorts. All right. Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader. We're just two regular dudes that day trade for a living. And over the course of the last years or so, we've been taking some of our strategies that we found consistency with and coding them into an indicator that we could share with. If at first it was for us just to make it life easier on us, and then it was to share with friends and family. And then about a week or so ago, we decided, or not that we decided long ago we're going to go public, but a week or so ago, we finally went live. And that's what you're seeing on our screen right now. Everything you see on screen right now, every key level, every supply zone that's drawn out, every pivot level, support and resistance is all in our indicator. The goal for us was to help regular people figure out how to trade until they figure out how to trade.
Right.
You know? Right. So that's kind of the simplest way I can put it. Russell looks like he wants to fight up a bit there. So what you guys see on the screen now is Dow and Russell. Just so you know what I'm looking at any given moment, I always have Dow and Russell on the screen to my right. I have whatever you're seeing right in front of me. And then to my left, I always have gold and oil. So, yeah. And then I have a whole other machine with just Quantower loaded up with all my funded accounts that I copy trade, as well as the cash account you see right now on the screen. This is the account you see me enter here is my cash account. So yeah, Dow's starting to fight a little bit. Same with Russ. ES and NQ still looking like sellers are in control there, right?
Mm-hmm. Slow grind.
And that's it. And I think this still has to do with Nvidia, yes, because Nvidia they have such a
their numbers are good. It's just that people they're always expecting them to have blowout numbers.
Yes, and when they don't mean it, it's almost like it's almost like you set yourself up to fail.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe it calms expectations for them a little bit too,
Yeah.
But I just know, coming from the corporate world for so long, that anytime your CapEx spending is up, typically your investors are not thrilled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how it is. When I was in publicly traded companies, CapEx spending was never a sign of cash health.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're seeing right now ES and NQ looking kind of bearish right now. Dow and Russell, on the other hand, the blue chips and the small caps here, just starting to push their way back up off that S3 level. But as you know, it's outside day, so we're not trading S3 levels. Guys on TikTok, what's up? Appreciate you guys joining us, man. If you're just joining us, Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader, what you're seeing on the screen is our indicator. Because it's been a slow morning, not a lot of signals, I will give you a couple examples. So this was one that a gold short that our AI called at 720 that was a winner, a TP2 winner. And then you see another one here. And that's a cool thing about our tool as well. If you miss any trades, you want to go back and just review them, you can just go hover over. It's going to give you all the info there. But here's another gold long. So called a gold long short winner, a gold long winner and a gold short winner in the overnight markets. Nothing so far today in New York or pre-market, right?
No.
So, which, it's kind of how it goes some days. Like, remember, Steve, when we were talking about a while ago when I was really starting to realize how the 2-day sort of theory works of price inside versus outside, and how a range day leads to a breakout day leads to a range day.
Yep.
Yep. And it's cool when you see that kind of stuff play out.
Yep.
I think that'd be a good piece of content as well. Actually, got to
Yeah.
make a mental note of that. Yeah, okay. So ESNQ here, kind of fighting, chopping their way down a bit. Dow and Russ looking much stronger. Buyers in control anyway. Gold starting to curl back up a bit. We'll see what happens there. It wicked off S4. It did not give us a setup though. Same with Euro. Euro really came through it pretty strong. I mean, Euro. That's kind of interesting with Euro too, with the value area kind of right there at the top, right there at S4. The top of the value area right there at S4. It's kind of a little unique. Natural gas coming down. Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin just goes up and down constantly. Guys just joining us on TikTok. What's up? We appreciate you guys. Where what you're seeing on the screen is our own indicator, our AI machine learning indicator that we use to take trades on our own accounts, live and live cash and funded every single day. We do it with you guys, one, to demo our product and be transparent, but also just to, if there's somebody out there that just thought this is super complicated, well, that's kind of what our indicator. It's for you. It's for you. It gives all the key levels that a professional trader wants to use, and to your professional trader, it gives you everything else you need to help you feel better and take the emotion out of entering a trade, take the fear out of it, right? Take the greed out of it. So yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, Russell's really pumping here.
Yeah, let me jump back on Russ. Yeah, Russell and Dow. Yeah, Russell's getting out of its value area though.
Yeah.
So Dow's still fighting inside of it. This value, the blue you see here, now it's out of it.
Yeah.
We get some news.
4 hour. Well, yeah, it's really coming up now.
There's definitely some news. Every market's going up.
Yeah.
So we're going to check financial juice and see what the financial news is. It should.
Nothing yet.
We'll see in a second.
See what oil's doing.
Definitely news candles. Oil's going down. Yep. It's going to be. Oil's coming down. Everything else up. It's going to be some sort of peace news. So let you guys know as soon as it comes across. Isn't that funny how the market can give you news before the news gives you news?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I can tell you guys right now, it's either going to be.
Well, you got a lot of these institutions. They'll always get the news before us regular Joe Schmoes do. They've got their Bloomberg terminals that they pay $35,000 a month subscription on to get their breaking news.
Why don't we have one of those? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I keep telling you guys, we're just regular dudes, man. They day trade. But yeah, you see that? Look at that. Now the news, I'm surprised I'm not seeing anything yet.
Nothing yet.
But you see, when you see this candle, so ES and NQ were absolutely just chopping around, going down. Dow and Russ were already coming up, but you see this candle. Look at those candles, and then the clue, the dead giveaway when it's going to be peace news is jump over to crude and look what the price of crude just did, and is still doing. All right, so we'll see, but expect to hear something here pretty quickly. Either that or Barron got a hold of the TradingView account again. Wow. Yeah, Rose is banging. Gold too, man. Every market going up. Crude coming down. So, yeah, there it is. What is it?
Gold over here we go. Iranian official denies reports that Iran's supreme leader said that uranium must stay in Iran.
So he's basically a peaceful.
He's willing to.
He's saying like we're not saying we have to keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there you go. We just called it, guys. You see how the markets told us the news before the news told us the news. We said it was going to be peace news as soon as we saw the candle start inexplicably moving outside of the pattern it was already doing. Yeah. We jumped over and saw crude tanking outside of the pattern it was doing. We knew news was coming about 3 minutes later, and there's the news. Iran basically saying they're okay with not keeping all the uranium or whatever. Yep. Isn't it funny though how just little things like that just move our entire global market?
Yeah.
Like, right?
Absolutely.
So you guys kind of got to see that. You guys got to see that in real time. I think that's really cool. Just how that breaking news and honestly, you saw it before the world knew it. Right.
Thanks for the follow, Nas. Thanks for the follow, GMP.
Rambo. Appreciate it. You guys on TikTok, we really appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, we're not TikTokers, man. We're not streamers. It's not what we're day traders, just regular dudes that day trade, built our own indicator and are just demoing it so you can see how it works. It's pretty simple. That's it. But we appreciate you guys, the likes. We appreciate the likes and the follows, so we can grow the channel at just the same, right? But we're not looking to make money being streamers, man. We make money trading, and that's why we're sharing our tool to help you guys do the same. Really cool little learning moment there, though, guys. You guys saw that immediate market change. I mean, look at this.
Check out that Bitcoin signal.
Oh, yeah. Of course, I've just got done talking crap about Bitcoin the whole time. But, there it goes. With everything else, still don't like it, still don't trust it right now. Just look at these candles, guys. This is why I don't like Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin for day trading, I should say, or for long term, because it's cooking me on my long term. But look at these candles. I just don't like trading this kind of price action. Not a fan, not a fan. How far is crude going to come down? Is it going to give us an opportunity anywhere? I don't think so. We'll see. Yes, sort of. And we'll see. So we've been talking about. So this kind of news has not been creating sustained moves lately.
Yeah,
right?
It's one candle.
It's one or a couple candles. But we'll say yesterday it did. It sustained it for a bit.
Yeah.
Right. But typically lately, the way it's been working, it's not been sustaining these news candles, and you kind of see it right now. But my guy telling us there's the guy just right on time telling us to buy gold 10 candles after we're already in profit on gold. Like, what are you looking at, dude? Yeah. Like if gold came down here, let me show this guy. Not that it matters, but so yeah, gold comes down here already. It's at pre-market low. It hits S4, taps off, takes off up. So yeah, already up there, buddy. But I do appreciate the follows and the constant comments.
Appreciate the follow, Queen.
Queen, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Queen. Hey guys, any questions, man, on TikTok, YouTube? You see anything on YouTube? Actually, let me. I forgot to open Facebook where I can monitor it.
Yeah, I got it.
That's on me. Sorry, Facebook guys. I'm about to be on there. So if you comment, I'll see it now. But yeah, so cool little learning moment. You guys got to see how that breaking geopolitical news changes the markets in real time. You actually saw it before it hit the ticker on the news, just by the way the market reacted. Still no setup so far today. What you are seeing on the screen was one that was called pre-market for a gold winner, and then another gold winner before that during the London session. So 2 gold winners overnight, and that was really it. It was a really slow, quiet sort of night in the other markets as far as our signals go and the trades that we take. And another thing, speaking of like trades that we take, I say that to say we try to be super patient and just practice discipline, right? So for a strategy to really work and for everything to really play out the way you need it to, you have to manage that mindset and you have to have that discipline, right? You can't chase. We don't chase trades. We let trades set up for us and then we take them. And sometimes we don't take them even after they do set up, just if we do not like the other context around it. And that's the kind of part where you can get our indicator and take all the trades that we take for sure, but to get the context of the ones that we may stay out of, or why we're staying out of, or maybe why we're going more risk or less risk, that's how you'll get those sort of little nuggets in here with the live with us. And everything we do is live and transparent. We trade live and funded. What you see on the screen is live cash account. Off screen on another machine, I have 8 or 9 now, I can't remember, funded accounts that I copy trade in Quantower, right? And speaking of prop accounts you can copy trade in Quantower, if you head over to buellnox.com, BULENOX.com, and use our promo code all caps alpha flow, you can get right now 80. I think through May 26th, you can get 89% off of a funded account there. We like the 50K account, so I think for the 50K account with our discount code, it brings it down to like $20, guys. $20. Go get your prop account. We'll help you get it set up. Come back over here, take those trades with us. Once you see how to take the trades and how our signals are running, you're then going to want to put our indicator on your prop account. I know that. So that's kind of the spiel right there. Hey Tom, how you doing this morning, buddy? Good to see you on Facebook there. So yeah, so markets reacting a little bit this morning to some of that news of potential more news leaning in the direction of peace a bit, right? So you saw the way the markets reacted there. Kind of stalled out though, just one candle and sort of stalling. Let's see what crude oil is doing here. Yeah, same deal. Crude reacted negatively, of course, because crude prices don't like peace. They like volatility and escalation, so they can keep continuing. All the other markets love to hear peace news, and you see the difference there, right? So, but yeah, guys in the lives on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, we appreciate you guys. Tap in with us. Have questions, please ask. We'll answer anything you guys say. We'll answer it live here on the chat. If you're just joining us, I'm Tim and Steve, just two regular dudes that day trade for a living, and took our strategies and created our own indicator for ourselves, first of all, to make life easier on us. But then we shared it with family and friends. And then within the last week or so, we've gone public. And that's why you're seeing us now live demoing our product, right? So if you're here, we appreciate y'all.
Look at this move. Russell's doing this. So it came up into this supply zone. Be interested to see if we get some reaction off of it.
And everything you're seeing on the screen is one indicator, guys. You don't have to draw any of this stuff out. This blue you're seeing is our volume area that gets drawn out automatically. The Camarillo levels with the S's and R's on them, automatic every session. The different colored lines are going to be your prior day lows, prior week lows, Asia lows, London highs, etc. And then it even draws these supply zones for you that you see up here, like this nice big daily supply zone up here on Russell at 2903. So none of that having to have a million indicators or having to wake up extra early and draw a bunch of lines and supply and demand zones on your chart. Like, just wake up, do your pre-market research, and our tool does all that work for you. All right. So, but yeah, guys. So if you're here, we appreciate you guys joining us. Hopefully we'll get a setup here. It's been kind of a quiet morning so far. Right. So, yeah, been a bit of a quiet morning. And a couple winners on gold already, but that was in the pre-market. No setups, no signals so far on any of the indexes that we're watching right now. But when we see one, you'll see one. Boss Lady, what's up? Welcome. Buck 400, what's up? Welcome. William Jones, welcome. Appreciate you guys joining us. We're live trading with our AI indicator and signals. When you see a signal pop up, you'll see us either take the trade or we'll talk about why we're not taking it, because even our own AI, we do not take everything that it shows, because we have our other biases and context that we like to use, such as these other key levels that you see all over the screen. Every line here, it seems so confusing. I get it. Trust me. One night we'll spend a session, we'll record video just going through it all, label it all, circle, draw arrows, that kind of thing, and show you guys it's really not. It's just key levels, and those key levels help you understand context of trade and where price is and where it might go.
Well, if they shoot over to our YouTube channel, we do have a video that explains some of the features of
that's right
of what you see on the chart.
Yep, and that's
YouTube
at Alpha Flow Trader.
At Alpha Flow Trader.
Yep. Steve actually did create a great video for that you guys can go check out. And if you have questions, just leave comments, and we'll be happy to answer there as well. We're super responsive, guys. Super responsive. We're not gatekeeping anything. We're just here to try to. Obviously, we're here making money, right? But we're here also to help other people. I know that sounds like such a rarity. Everybody just wants something. Like, I could say, you could say, these guys, they just want us to buy their indicator. Sure, of course we do. But you can also just jump on our lives and literally take the same trades we take for absolutely free without ever buying our indicator. Mm-hmm. So that's where we're at. Our goal is that we only trade a couple hours a day on here. We want you to see how it works, and then you're going to want to have it for Power Hour. You're going to want to have it for Asia and London. You're going to want to have it for, maybe you don't have time to jump on TikTok. You want to just take those trades on your own. That's when you're going to want to have it. And we feel pretty comfortable with that. So, so TikTok, I think right now, probably our most active community, and we appreciate you guys, especially just being such a young channel, such a new channel. We appreciate all the likes. We don't ask for gifts or any of that. That's like I said, we're not TikTokers, we're not streamers. We're just we're using these platforms to demo our tool. I was in marketing for 20 years, so there's obviously marketing aspects involved, but we're not here trying to monetize our TikTok channel, right? We're trying to monetize our trading business. Mm-hmm. So, and I'll say that just as we got to say every once in a while, we're definitely not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're just two regular dudes that day trade with our own signals we created, and you're welcome to join us or not.
Yeah, take these trades at your own risk.
Yep, everything's at your own risk. Absolutely. And you have to be comfortable. That's speaking of that, that's just a huge part of trading in general. And it's a question that we get a lot is, how do you determine that? Well, it's easy. That's with micro contracts now on futures, guys. It does not take a lot of money at all to open a trading account. And if you're not even ready to put even $500 into that, you can get a prop firm account like we were talking about earlier, past that evaluation period, and then start taking real payouts off of no capital of your own. So, and passing the eval is something we absolutely can help you do. 2,400 likes on TikTok. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, so here we are. Here we are watching right now Dow and Russ kind of just climbing up there. Interesting to see what they're going to do at some of these key levels they're approaching. ES and NQ, so the S&P and NASDAQ, not so much happening yet. It's going to be a while for sure. Same with gold. Although if gold makes it back down here to S4 in this low volume node, I might look for a long there, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
Just because it's rejected, you know. So gold, we may now be looking for a setup down here at 44.89 on gold. Okay, to go long here, we'll see what the candle does. Does it confirm back off and reject? Does it break through? Because it does have a prior week low here and another low below it. But we'll just kind of play that as it goes and be cognizant of those other levels there. Natural gas, not much chopping around. Bitcoin is actually okay. So here's one. I told you guys we monitor it, we take data from it, but we're not actively trading Bitcoin right now. But as you see on the screen, our AI did call a good signal on Bitcoin. That's almost at TP1 now. So if you love Bitcoin and you took that signal, you're in profit right now. Starting to see a market shift happen. So on crude, so you see we came up, market shift down. And speaking of market shifts, we make it super simple, guys. You see how the colors green here, orangey red here? Well, when you see it switch from green to orange and vice versa, that's a market shift. But we also add this little, you can sort of see it right there, this little orange down triangle indicating a market shift. Well, you see one up here that it called in this value area as this came down, and you're starting to see this new one form here. So you see this green triangle below this candle. That's letting you know that the market is shifting right now. It may not. It's going to wait till that candle closes, but right now the market is shifting. So it looks like that might have been as low as we wanted to go for now on crude.
Yeah.
And where'd it go? Never made it back below $100.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. It's right around $100 and keep on going. Steve's some, you think about this stuff being super complicated and all that, and in some senses it is, but when he told me, he was like, no, dude, he's like, just round, even psychological numbers. He's like, markets, traders, institutions, everybody loves them. 8,500, 8,400, 7,550, whatever. For crude, $100, $90. And so you kind of see that stuff play out there. Priv, man, we appreciate the follow. Fishing with Aiden. What's up, Fishing with Aiden, man? I love to fish, man. So yeah, so we're just kind of waiting for a setup here, guys, on a few different assets. We'll jump back to ES and NQ not lining up. We've got a ways to go there, so we're kind of take them off the watch list for now, unless they just tank down. I don't see them.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, Dow and Russ are interesting. They're outside days, so we wouldn't trade this. But because there's so many other
big move on Russell.
Yeah.
How's that R3? Not in R3 so far away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but
it would technically be an outside day when it gets to R3. Russell. It is an outside.
It's already outside day, right? Yeah, it's already outside. But yeah, Dow's interesting with this big supply zone up here, and plus all the key levels there.
Let's see
that it's approaching. It's everything stacked up right there together. You got Lunda, Asian, prior, whatever. I can't remember what the pink one is. Prior month, yeah. Prior day, everything. Prior day high, prior month high. Asia, supply zone. Everything there. So that might be interesting to watch as a sort of a la carte sort of trade. Oil makes it way back up here to R4. We'll be looking at a short there.
It got close, but
yeah, it got close. Yeah, we were looking for a short. It couldn't get above the prior day. So, but if oil gets up here, we will look for a short here for sure.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a slow day, guys. We may squeeze one trade out in the next hour and a half, but
yeah, it's gonna take some moves or some manipulation, some sort of something to sort of jumpstart a move, right? Yeah.
Is that Jugi? Thanks for the follow, man.
Guys, we appreciate the likes on
Thanks
TikTok.
for the share, Damien.
Appreciate the likes. Like I said, we don't ask for gifts or any of that. We're not TikTokers. We're not streamers. But the likes do help us grow our channel and get more folks to see what we're doing. Let me go ahead and just mute this guy now. That's what I like to do with these guys. I don't kick them because, hey, let me leave a few comments and get our engagement up, and then I just mute them. Join my Telegram group. I will say this though too, guys. I think we might be willing to trade some sort of subscription for a mod at some point. So reach out to us if you'd be interested in helping us keep these, some of the spammers out of the comments, because as we start to get more engagement and people talking back and forth with us, we just don't want them clogging it up, right? I can't see the instrument DAO, a mini.
What chart are you on?
I'm on DAO Russell, right now. You should hear. I can.
Yeah, DAO's on the left-hand side, and Russell's on the right chart.
Yeah, so this is DAO here. This is DAO right here on the screen. Are you seeing it, Lee? Let me know, man. Yeah, DAO is a mini. Yes, correct. On DAO minis, I mean, based on your, especially if you're new, definitely don't do minis. Trade micros, man.
YMs.
Yeah, YM.
YM.
DAO E-mini, correct. YM. Yep. DAO and Russell are what on the screen right now. And then also, yeah, I can see the chart. I just can't see the title. Okay, cool. My bad. And then, yeah, so we have ESNQ on one tab, DAO and Russell on one tab, gold and euro on one tab, gas and Bitcoin on one tab, and then crude over here by itself.
Yeah, we track about 8 symbols during our live stream. We focus more so on the indexes,
right,
and gold and oil. But every once in a while, we'll take a peek at euro for you Forex guys, and Bitcoin for you crypto people.
Yep. And yeah, natural gas, like I said, natural gas is not on our watch list yet. Euro kind of is. Natural gas, though, is, like I say, it has many more days like I saw yesterday, then it will definitely be on the watch list. Yeah. I think natural gas alone was responsible for 3 or 4 winners yesterday off our signals. So we didn't take any of them, of course, but still, let the data stack up there and tell us. MES, cool, Lee. Yeah, Lee. We appreciate you, man. How long you been trading, dude? All right, Russell up, Dow starting to move down. Sorry, it's ES. There's Dow. Dow coming up. Sorry, I was looking at ES. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up here for Dow to reject off of. There's a lot to get through to get even up here.
See, Lee, so, you say you traded MES?
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know what kind of setup you're looking for. It's right around central pivot right now. For us, it's a no trade zone.
On and off for a long time. Never got serious enough with it to take my licks and learn my lessons. Let's go, dude. Yeah, hey, let's go, bro. Like, go to buellnox.com. We have an awesome partnership with them right now. We have a 89% off discount code for a funded account eval that you can get it for like $20, man. And then come back, watch how we trade, watch how our signals work, and watch how we pick and choose which signals of ours we take. And you can build some confidence, man, with that prop account. I mean, do it on paper trading if you want. I find prop accounts are much better because you still have some skin in the game because you got the eval, right? But you can, there's also a goal where you can take real payouts, whereas you're never going to do that on paper trading. Yeah. So
for me, paper trading is really for like
strategy
when you don't have a strategy, like when you're just trying to pick and choose strategies and figure out which one works, then yeah, paper trading is fine. But once you have something that you think you want to take a stab at long term, it's best for the psychology aspect of it. It's best to have some type of skin in the game when you're taking these trades.
Yeah, for sure. And no, that's good, Lee. But I would still say, man, like jump on a prop account first, man. Seriously, go get one of our prop accounts from Buell Knox, a 50K account. Let us know when you got it set up and ready to rock, man. And then you can join in our lives and trade with us live, man. Because I think the biggest thing is just being consistent. And I think a lot of, like, if you just jump onto a lot of these scalpers, YouTubes and TikToks, man, they're going to cook you. They're going to cook you guys. That's why they're like blowing. They don't care if they blow 50 of your accounts at once. Like, you're not going to pass it overnight, right? But you're going to pass it consistently. And that way, when you do pass it, you're going to follow all the consistency rules that they have, because you're not just out there over trading, being inconsistent, right? So
permanent Hormuz toll.
What's that?
Iran and Oman are discussing a permanent Hormuz toll.
Okay, so let's see. Oil's probably going up.
For oil.
Yep, there goes oil. No. So you see that? So a little bit of good news piece earlier saying we're not going to have as much uranium. You saw the markets go up, oil came down. Now Iran is saying, yeah, but we're also going to put a permanent toll on the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah. So oil company said, okay, cool. Or oil prices said, all right, let's go. So yeah, maybe oil gets up there. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, it's going to be one of those patient days.
It's on Bloomberg as well. Trump's going to want his cut. Where's my cut? I need to get in on this toll business.
He's going to start charging a Gulf of Mexico tariff or toll.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gulf of America, for some of you guys that call it that. We don't really care about politics, man. We just care about the way these markets work and how they're affected by politics. Excuse me.
That's it. All right, let's see what's our closest setup now.
Victor Garcia, what's up, bro? Guys joining us live on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys joining us. If you're just joining us, we are Tim. I'm Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader. Alpha Flow Trader is our startup small business software company, of which one of our main products is what you're seeing on the screen right now. All of these key levels, shadings, and signals such as these, right? It's called Alpha Flow Trader's Key Levels Pro AI, right? It's AI powered and backed by machine learning. So anytime you see those signals I just showed, all that data goes back, all this data goes back to our machine learning database to help make our tool better and better so that we,
produce better
signals. Yeah. I have an account and I have off convergent lines, FVG, EMA, or breakouts. Look for them to line up. Okay. All right. So you got a little strategy you're working with there. That's cool. Still go get a cheaper one. Go rack up on some other $20 over at Buell Knox. There's no limit to them. You can get as many as you want. You could get 5 accounts for $100. If you pass all 5, now you're getting 5 payouts. I think the regular price is like $175 per account, and we've got it down to 20 with our discount code right now. But it's just super limited time. Use any prop you want. I don't care.
Yeah, Lee knows what it is. He's an AI developer as well.
Sorry, I was managing a trade. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Sorry for managing.
AlphaFlowTrader.com is our AlphaFlowTrader.com. ALPHA flowtrader.com is our website. AlphaFlowTrader.com is our website. BuellKnox.com is who we have the discount code for the prop accounts. And the discount code is all caps Alpha Flow. Where's the link to what you guys? Yeah, I'd like to see what you're working on too, man. Shoot us. You can DM us, man, or whatever.
Type the pin on the website in the
yeah, let me do that.
I can't do it. Every time I try to put a website URL, it flags me.
Yeah, I put the link to our website in the chat. It won't let me pin it because whatever. Like you can.
Same here. Same for you. When you tried that, it said some comments in this live were filtered.
Yeah, which is crazy because, like, dude, you're
Read the
using
bio.
TikTok to promote your business, and then not being able to, for the actual live creator to not be able to put their own website in the link is just wild to me. But it's whatever. Um, all right. Okay. Well, it's alphaflowtrader.com, man. How long have you been trading for, Lee? You said for a while. Okay, you said for a while earlier. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, what are you working on? Do you do AI development for trading, or is that like what you do for work as well? Most recently for 6 months. Okay, cool. Yeah, and you develop, like, say, are you developing for your trading strat or for? No, I'm a DB. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, DB development analyst for work. Okay, cool. That's awesome. AI is changing the game, man. What do you think about Claude Code? Claude Code's new abilities. And there, see, Lee is another example of why we're just gonna have to start doing some Asian session lives too. Can't be having guys like our boy Lee over here getting fired at work because he's on Trading View too much. You know what I mean? You gotta lock into the Asian session. Oh, okay, you made a dashboard that takes in strat files. Okay, cool. Oh, perfect. Yeah, same. I always did as well for the most part, worked remotely. I was in digital marketing and marketing technology for years and years. So cross functionally, my best buddies were always the IT leadership team because they're the guys that could make my sort of visions happen, right? Spent a long time in corporate marketing, about 20 years for me. No sound detected. Probably just quiet for a second. Can you guys hear me okay on TikTok? I see the volume. Yeah, Leah, that dashboard. That'd be cool. Maybe we should talk offline sometime and see what you're working on. Um, I'm just a technology junkie, right? And Steve is as well. And I mean, that's why we're here right now, right? The merger of trading and technology. It uses live data, evaluates it using the strat file, and spits out developing setups. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's not terribly different from what we do. It's just it's a bit more complex, but kind of similar. So I hear that. The thing is with I think where the time comes in is based on the strategy is making sure first that strategy is consistently profitable at a certain R return over a long period of time. I think that's where the only advice I could give, which you may or may not know, is just to make sure that you're yeah, make sure that you're not just firing off or just taking off anything that shows, right? Because the more context you can add to it, the better. Huge nerd and would love to share. Awesome. Yeah, let's connect. Let's connect offline, dude. Where are you from, Lee? How much time we have?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Trying to see if we get anything.
It's gonna be yeah. It's gonna be.
One of the days where our setup presents itself, probably after lunch, man. Watch this ES, man. ES has a realistic chance of coming down to S4. That would be my favorite setup for today is ES. I liked it this morning earlier when the market opened.
Yeah.
I still like it now. That's my.
ES at S4. Yep.
Set up for today's ES at S4.
Oklahoma City. Cool. Yeah, we're in Atlanta. Hey, I will say one thing about back testing. If you're on TradingView, just basically take every bit of that back testing data with a grain of salt, bro, because it's terrible. You got to get on NinjaTrader or some other places or set up machine learning. Yeah, set up your own machine learning because it's the Pine script and the back test strategy in TradingView is absolutely terrible. Okay, on NinjaTrader 8. Okay. What kind of trade were you in? A fair value gap, FVG or something?
They mentioned waits till a bunch of things line up, right? Divergence, fair value gap, EMA.
That's kind of like Devin's. Like sounds like Devin's strategy.
What time frame do you trade on week?
And I'm working with Claude Code to add the backtest support to my dashboard, so I'm building it. Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. Love to hear it, dude. Yeah, so I kind of same thing here, man. Except I think with us, it's just making sure that you set realistic expectations, right? 5 minutes, switch to 1 minute for precision. Okay, cool. That's solid. All right, we got about an hour left, y'all. Hopefully we see a setup. If not, it is what it is. Like I said, we're not scalpers. That said, let me call this out real quick again, like I always like to do. We're not scalpers, and this is not a scalping indicator, but you absolutely can use it to scalp. So what I mean is, you see here when you see these orange triangles indicating a market shift, basically when the candle color changes, you see that, especially at a nice point somewhere like this at the top of this low volume node, you see that signal fire, you absolutely can scalp straight off of these market shifts, basically when you see candle color change, right? Especially if you're going with trend. So if you're only looking for shorts there, right, for example. So you can absolutely use our tool to scalp with as well. It's just not how we do it. Was in a short on MES, market came up and tested a bunch of 15-minute, 60-minute resistance. 15-minute, not 5-minute. Okay.
These lines on, we've got a bunch of key levels that ES is at for right now. Like our point of controls, I see several point of controls. I see central pivot. What is that? London point of control, New York's previous point of control.
You got London value area, New York value area, Asia. Yeah.
They're like all lumped up in one area, man. That's for me. That's a chop zone. This is where the markets just get choppy.
All right. ES hopefully gets down here to S4. We'd love to see that sort of extreme support area get hit. Dow and Russ kind of based a bit, and we'll see. Looks like maybe they want to go back up. Gold, same. Gold came back up around that S3 level again, which look what it's done off S3 all morning. You know, it's kind of been magnetized and rejects off S3 all morning. Gold has. And gold always seems to. Even when we're not trading S3, it does seem to always react to S3. See, it came down here, tapped again, came down, tapped again, came down. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So it's one of those slow grind, sort of patient days, right? There was so far now, yeah, that Bitcoin hit as well. So there was so far today 3 winning signals called off of our tool, 2 on gold, 1 on Bitcoin so far. So slow day, but still 3-0 if you traded the pre-market.
Lately, a bunch of our moves have been coming down pre-market.
Yeah, the pre-market has been crazy. crazy good lately. That's, between say 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. There's been a lot of winning trades in the last couple of weeks. Before that, New York, 9.7%, good day. It's down at mid. Sounds good, Lee. Good stuff, bro. I'm glad to see another guy in here making some moves, man, taking some moves. All right. Dave, what's up, man? Welcome. If you guys could, you guys who are in here, man, just tap the screen a few times. Let's get some more likes on here, man. Get some maybe get some more. We're just trying to build our channel. Like I said, we're not TikTokers, we're not streamers, right? We are just two regular dudes that day trade, created a system, um, and put that into our own indicator. It's three strategies really on our indicator. It's our main three strategies, and they're now coded in there, and they give us signals. And with our signals too, we don't just give signals; we give information, right? So it's not just a down triangle or up triangle. We give an actual box that lets you know what it is, tells you if it's strong, good, weak, or poor, and then you can get a breakdown on it right there. So yeah, makes it a lot harder to enter a bad trade. I'll say, as long as you're patient, right? Now some days this thing's firing. Like this is right now is just kind of just boring. But we've had days where it's like you'll have 7 fire at one time, or you'll have like one asset. The other day we had 4 winners on gold within a couple hours. Yesterday, 3 or 4 winners on natural gas within a couple hours. So it really just depends, and that all depends on going back to that outside inside day. Was the previous day range or a breakout day, and vice versa, right? So, um, yeah. So we have Lee, basically what we do too. We have what we do. It's the same thing. We have a system, and it's got a bunch of checklists for us that we would mentally check off in our own mind, right? And it has to just hit all these checklists. And if it doesn't hit them all, it has to explain to us why it did not, and then we make our own decision, right? Now listen, Lee, don't be up in here stealing our stuff, dude. I'll have to block you, dude. I'll have to block you. No, I'm just kidding. It's like anybody, yeah, anybody. If you have a good strategy and a good and consistent strategy, I'll say, and then just create some machine learning and get some data and let it start improving itself. Because back testing is cool, but forward testing with live data is where it's at, which is what we do every day. Every signal our app calls is learned from, right? So no, the code's not on our website, man. No, we actually it's a premium indicator, invite only, so we sell it. We have a couple different subscription tiers. It's not open source. We do have a free version, but yeah, I'll share back. No, I mean, hey, you never know, man. I'd love to see like dashboard wise. I'm always cool to partner up. I think we're always open to at least partnering up on ways that we can help each other. But yeah, no, we do not. It's not. Yes, it is all just an indicator. It's all, everything you see. Yeah, and I know you see 15 indicators, right? That's because we test a lot of others and see what a lot of others do. But you notice I only have 2 running: the EMA and our indicator down here. We literally only have on my chart right now. This is all just one indicator. Um, the signals, everything, the key levels, the signals, the automatic supply and demand zones, the automatic volume sessions, everything, just all in one. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll chat offline, man. DM us, man, and we'll chat offline sometime and just sort of high level talk about what each of us do and just see if there's any way we could help each other out. We're like I said, we're 2 dudes. We don't have a team here. It's 2 dudes and a man named Claude who's just a beast. He works 24/7. You know what I mean? uh, Cam, what's up? Welcome. Um, Guys, we got right now. I'm Tim and this is Steve. We're Alpha Flow Trader, a small business software company that has a few different futures trading tools. The main one, what you're seeing right now on the screen, is Alpha Flow Trader Key Levels Pro AI, and it gives you all of your key levels, draws all your supply and demand zones for you automatically, and then gives you signals. So quiet days, so you're not seeing many signals. But I'll jump over to gold so you can see the last couple. There was one 7:20 a.m. and there was another one here during London 3:45, and then over here on Bitcoin during our New York session, it called one about what time is it? About 45 minutes ago, and it hit TP. Why is it not seeing on TP1 on this one? I might have. Is that the previous one? Oh, sorry. On micro Bitcoin. So on Bitcoin, it did not. On micro Bitcoin, so I'll show you just so you can see another live example because it has been a slow day. I'll switch over to micros here, let you guys see. Give it a second to load up. Anthony, what's up? Welcome. Okay, so there you go. Okay, that's weird. Why am I not seeing it on this one? It must just be a time setting thing. Anyway, just take my word for it. There was a TP2 winner on Bitcoin at off of this candle. I think I did not. Oh yeah, because I updated this morning the other setting, so I need to reload this indicator. That's why I'm seeing it off screen on my Bitcoin screen and not here on the one you're seeing. But so yeah, so 3 winners, 2 on gold, 1 on Bitcoin. So far this morning, no action for us on the indexes that we love. So we're just kind of looking around. Crude, we'll see what crude is doing. Yeah, we were really hoping crude would get up here, break this prior day. It did not. Really just fought around the top of its value area in pre-market and is now sort of ranging. So it could be a no trade morning. We'll see if that's the case. We'll definitely give call outs for what we're looking for the rest of the day and what we would be taking, right? So we appreciate you guys joining us this morning. Tim and Steve with Alpha Flow Trader, just 2 dudes, small business. We day trade for a living and did that for a long time, for a while, and created our own indicator to help ourselves make just to make life easier on us and our friends, and then started sharing more with friends and family. And in the last week or so, have launched it to the public. And you can find information about it at alphaflowtrader.com and at Alpha Flow Trader across all social except for X, where it's at Alpha Flow Trades, which I'm probably just even honestly just gonna stop saying because I never check it. I don't care about X. Like I'm just gonna just downsize, man. We will always still broadcast there in case people want to see our signals and stuff, but it's just we're not active there. We do monitor actively Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, ES starting to see. We'll see what we can do, man. It's fighting its way above above VWAP and that EMA there. As you guys can see right here, VWAP here, and then 21 EMA right above it. Let's see. Just a choppy morning, man. Gold did produce a couple winners as we talked about, but now it's also just doing that same chop as the indexes.
Oil's kind of hovering right there.
Oil as well, yeah. Oil just chopping here as well. Yeah, that's okay. If they do, I think we'll see I have a feeling we'll see more of a power hour, like 2 p.m. type move, I bet. They can't fight around like this, and when they do, it bursts one way or another typically. Yeah, it'll break out at some point, at least once. The best to DM us, probably, yeah, probably Facebook. Actually, it don't matter. You can TikTok's fine. You can DM us here, man. Yeah, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, we're pretty active on. So, yeah, you can just do it here on TikTok. All right, heading out for work. Okay, bro. Have a good day, man. Have a good day, and we'll chat with you later, man. We appreciate you tapping in with us. Yeah, Russ, it's just become. Yeah, appreciate it. You too, man. Yeah, it's just become where it's just become a kind of a choppy, kind of blah day right now. You know, a few pre-market winners, one Bitcoin, which we just don't really like taking the Bitcoin New York sesh especially, and just waiting and hoping for a setup here. Really, like Steve was talking about earlier, I think our A plus setup right now is we need ES to work its way down here to S4 at 73, 77. We see it. We have prior day low right there as well, stacked on top of our support area. So um, really want to see price get down here and see what it does. Does it break through or does it reject? And we'll start looking to go long there. So we need more of these candles that are happening right now. Just keep working its way down. And I am absolutely starving. I knew I should have stopped at Bojangles on the way here. Shout out to Bojangles. Just honestly, the best biscuits from as far as fast food place goes, right? If you say otherwise, I just can't believe you. Hardee's is pretty close. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Chick-fil-A does make good biscuits too. I just find theirs to be sometimes too dry, especially yeah, but no, yeah, that Bojangles bacon, egg, and cheese or the Bojangles country ham and cheese. Forget about it, bro. Hardee's too, man. Hardee's was great biscuits as well. Like great biscuits. Like Hardee's is the place where you only reason they're still in business on the East Coast anyway. I know it's Carl's Jr. out west, but on the East Coast they're only still in business because of the old folks that still go in there for their coffee biscuit and a newspaper every morning. That's what. So Hardee's, like the one down here on 78. We thought it was closing because like nobody's ever there, because I'm never going by there at 5 a.m. That from like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. that place is packed with all the yeah. And then you go by there at lunchtime, it's a ghost town, bro. And so I was like, oh man, they finally closed. Yeah, it makes sense. They're like, oh no, they didn't close. Another guy bought it. They're remodeling it. I was like, dang man. I thought Hardee's that so Hardee's literally lives off its. But Hardee's and Bojangles are my two fast food biscuits, right? If you guys have any fast food breakfast favorites, man, let us know. For me, it's definitely Bojangles biscuits, and I realize too that other parts of the country don't love biscuits like we do too. So I'm also aware of that. Like I don't care if you're in New York, they like it on toast, bacon, egg, and cheese on toast or something, or a Kaiser or a croissant. California likes certain things they like. You know, they like their stuff with avocado, bacon, and egg. But for us, man, I just like bacon, egg, and cheese on a crazy buttermilk biscuit, and that's it. So shout out to Bojangles, who I'm absolutely stopping by now on the way home and getting two of those things and some bow rounds with it. So yeah, guys, see, we're sitting here, we're waiting for trades, and now I'm thinking about eating, and I'm absolutely starving. Um, when I was driving over here to the office this morning, I should have. I knew I wanted to stop. I was just like, I want to get on there and check the pre-market, man. I want to check the pre-market. Got here, the pre-market had nothing. It was dry, Sahara Desert. Um, Nancy, what's up? Guys on TikTok, if you're just joining, or Facebook, or YouTube, or X, I'm Tim, Steve to my left. We're Alpha Flow Trader, just regular dudes that day traded for a living. Uh, Made our own indicator just for ourselves to make our lives easier and just give some more conviction and help us stop having to think through so many decisions at once as we're entering a trade. And then started sharing it with friends and family, and now have launched it publicly last week. So you can get a lot more information at alphaflowtrader.com, and just check it out and follow us on social at Alpha Flow Trader on every platform except X, which is at Alpha Flow Trades. And I think that's officially the last time I'm saying that actually now. So X, I'm sorry, unless somebody already has Alpha Flow Trader, we need to change profile names. If not, forget it. We're done. So, um, but yeah, we appreciate it. We're not streamers. We're not TikTokers. I mean, I guess technically we are because we're on here, but that's not what we are. We're here just to demo our tool and be transparent, show you guys the exact trades we take in real time, and let you guys sort of just see how our tool works. And if we can help you in any way, we will. You know, in the meantime, you can always go get our indicator yourself, throw it on there, see how it works. But you can also just grab a prop firm account from buellknox.com with our promo code AlphaFlow, and then come over here and trade with us and just take you don't pay us nothing. You literally just watch us take the exact trades we take them with us on your account. All right. So yeah, NASDAQ and ES on the screen right now, chopping into nothing. Right. So You see Dow and Russ, a little different story. They did make a nice move up, but now they're really just sort of basing here, starting to curl down maybe. Let's see, but they're just so stacked up with stuff right here. Like key level, it's key level, just going to keep bouncing. I think. Like you think you said that earlier. Russell kind of similar. Gold similar, not with all the key levels stacked up, but just choppy right now, right at EMA and VWAP in London. Um, and then over here in natural gas, same choppy with all those key levels sandwiching it in. It does. It created higher low, and is 100 the new 99? Yesterday 97 was the new 99. Today 100 the new 99. 100. Where is that at? Let's see these lows. Or no, what is that there? Where's the $100 level? 137, 128. Yeah. So yeah, Asia low. Asia is all morning it hasn't gone below Asia low. So you see Asia low here. We have Asia low as our purple line. All this is drawn automatically for you from our tool. You don't have to do this, right? There's our purple line there indicating that's the Asia high, actually Asia low down here. And if you see oil, we were just mentioning that oil has not been able to get through the Asian high. So price staying above Asian high throughout this New York session so far today.
What's up, Duran? See you, man. Duran. I was calling Randy, JRN.
Oh, damn. We've been call, yes. I've been calling him Randy for a week now. What's up, Duran? That's how you pronounce it? JRN. I'm going back to Randy, dog. No, I'm just kidding. Duran. All right, yeah, Duran, what's up, man? Yeah, so doing a little mod state, putting the mute on some folks today. Duran, man, like I let them get a couple comments in, get a little juice going, but I don't ban them. I just mute them for the live, so that I'll take their followership just because they want to come spam me every day. I'll just mute them every morning. And then I also we're gonna put a call out, man. We're gonna get somebody maybe get somebody a Buell Knox account to try to trade with us for being our mod for be our mod for 30 days or something. Yeah, can you? All right, you hear me now? I think I tapped my mic. You good? Okay, yeah, we good. All right, appreciate that. Appreciate you letting us know, man. So we're sitting here talking to nobody. All right, well, let's watch. Still watching. So, guys, we're looking for an S4 setup here on ES. We really don't have a whole lot of other biases other than right now, or sort of setups we're looking for, except maybe oil getting up here. It's just one of those days, man. the way day was the way the day was yesterday affected today. So
Yeah.
a few winners. We had a few gold winners early this morning and a Bitcoin winner during New York session, and that's about it for the day. Literally it. No other signals. If you're just joining us, I'm Tim. It's Steve. Alpha Flow Traders, our small business software company, and what you see on the screen is our this is TradingView, of course, but what you're seeing, every key level, these signals that you see, this is all our AI and machine. Down Russ kind of selling everything inside these ranges with levels stacking around. Gold, gold is an interesting one. I mean, gold I do sort of like invest for. I'm hesitant because of the prior lows right here before it, prior day here, and I think prior month right there, in blue and orange. So if it does break S4, I really have to just watch for a good rejection confirmation candle.
Yeah, S4 now looks good on. It looks decent on gold now. It built that it created that demand zone off of the last rally that it made.
Um, and natural gas went crazy yesterday. I think 3 or 4 winners from 6 to 10 a.m. Not really seeing much on it today. There, he called short. Yeah, called another winner today at 5:15 a.m. So I forgot about that one. So there's 4 wins and 1 loss, I think. No, 4 wins, no losses so far. Off our signals anyway. We didn't call this room. Yeah, you see it called it here 5:15. He won, 50 minutes later. So. Huh? Or is the receiver? Is it the receiver?
The receiver needs to.
Let me see.
Plugged in.
I can give it some power.
Oh, you just killed my camera.
Oh damn! Sorry. Sorry about that. Well, we'll have to figure out this in a second. But yeah, I don't know. off because that's turning off. I don't know, but either way, guys, we might have to shut this thing down early. 11 o'clock chop. Let's real quick, in case we're having a little bit of audio issues, real quick, let's give you guys some call outs. Yeah, it just died again. Hold on, let me switch mics.
Yeah, you switched to mine. I'm gonna have to be offline then.
I'm gonna change mics here. Give me a second.
I definitely don't like Russell at S4. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, so this R3 on UCI put there right there. So it's not